My fault, guys. So, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. It has been quite some time since I have been live here on YouTube. I just dropped a video not that long ago, but hey, life happens. Going through things, studying. Um, been doing a lot of studying, a lot of, you know, knowledge of self, really, on that path. I'm on Patreon. I ain't gonna lie, I'm on Patreon. Oh, what up, Miss Weeds? What up? Doing a little Holly Halloween special. There you go. So we're gonna be talking about something that I'm been like catching channels on heavy, the science of the star. And then how the book, if you get the book, Wombs and Alien Spirits, I'll link the PDF in the community tab because I got that shit now. So that's cool. I've been waiting a long time for that. You know, the community tab, I've seen people like not even have a YouTube channel per se, but somehow they got the community tab through the artist YouTube page, which automatically comes with it. Go figure, and make shit ton of money through it. So I'm kind of glad that I got that. Just another avenue, just be able to get to you guys. If I can't drop a video, there's that. But there's this book by Janice Bodie, Wombs and Alien Spirits, and the Science of the Stars. So my homegirl Gail and I, for months at a time, um, when we first heard Seven Bomar, shout out to Seven Bomar over at Understanding, he's the only motherfucker I heard talk about this shit. Now, I got the PDF, I'm getting the book soon, but me and my homegirl Gail was talking about this shit for a long time. This is really deep occult wisdom. Because we know about trafficking here on Earth, but what about as above, so below? What about all these different star systems? What's really going on? So, as we know, a star, we're all stars. You see what I'm saying? If you put your arms out like I just did and your legs, you'll see arm, leg, arm, head, a la, that is the star. Okay. You are the star. So that's a 5-point star. You have to go on beyond that, the 6-point, which is more, whatever. So if I am a star, right? Okay. And Bomar also talks about the womb. So this is where the whole womb and alien spirits kind of starts to build. The womb is magnetism. The star is the opposite. It's electricity. It's emanation, spirit. The womb is soul. So the womb and the soul work together, obviously, because the soul sits inside the body, aka the ship or the vessel, while the captain of the ship is the spirit. The GPS of the ship is the soul. So push that to the side. So if we're talking about Star Trek, as in trekking the stars, or then Star Trek, tracking the stars, and or traversing them, this is where shit gets a little bit spooky. Because you have motherfuckers trekking the stars and tracking them. Now, Janice Bodie talks about the cult of the Tsar women in Western Africa and the Sudan. They learned how to track the stars and how to bring certain beings into their wombs. This is the science of being able to bring supreme beings in, gods, goddesses, anything you can think of. This is why telescopes were invented. Because these motherfuckers want to track the stars or track them. So they can pull certain things in through portals. So you have 1111 portals, 88 portals, all these different portals. That's just, what do motherfuckers really do? It's a time for manifestation, a time for great things. It's just heightened energy. It's just, you can do more, right? You can just do more on that. It's not that day is better than any other day. It's just, you just have access to more. And through those portals, you can bring huge things in. That's the point. Some of us were trafficked through the stars. Okay. Some of these motherfuckers knew we were coming because they saw us because we were fucking bright, shining bright like a diamond. Now, these women in the Sudan doing the same thing, learning how to bring certain things in. And it's not a bad thing. It's a science that we should all know how to bring certain things in, certain events in through magnetism, through our own gravitational pull. But you have star systems as well. If everybody is their own star, then you are your own star system. Okay. So what is the name of your star system? You should name it. That's what I think. That's a deeper level, because then you start to talk about all these other star systems like Sirius, Arcturian. So if there's only one star per star system, like it's kind of because it's kind of a contradictory thing. You'll see why. When if you are your own star system, then how the fuck is everybody talking about they Sirius, they Arcturian, they this, they that? That means there's some trafficking involved. So what happens is you have motherfuckers out there that know how to turn on the magnetism at will. Remember, if you have a star, okay, which is the masculine, and then you have the womb, okay, so the star would be the sun, because the sun is a star. And you have a moon out there, it's the woman, or a womb. You can pull in through your own gravitational pull certain things, certain stars into the womb. So you could pull in a star that a different womb birthed out, and it's a really fucking bright star, and you can start collecting stars. And this is how you have motherfuckers talking about the Arcturian and shit, when it's only one Arcturian. The rest of them were trafficked through that system and then released, on the other side on planet Earth. And now they have memories of thinking they're from Arcturian, they're an Arcturian, but really they're themselves, because they were trafficked through a whole different star system that wasn't theirs. And this is the essence of like Wombs and Alien Spirits. I'm reading this book, so I'm not all the way done with it, but me and my homegirl Gail did quite a bit of talking. Like, she had it and we were just going through it together and getting channels. So I'm going through it. Like, it's some crazy stuff, because you talk about the jinn spirits, the 72 jinn spirits, and the jinn period of the genie in a bottle. Okay. So the bottle is a vessel, aka a ship, aka a body of water. The vessel's on a body of water. Whatever, maritime law. Okay. Law of the water. So that means we are the jinn, or they're inside of us. Or we have jinn DNA. This gets into like DNA braiding. Like the term husband. The term husband comes from, again, Janus Bodhi, and went hard. And it comes from this Tsar cult, that cult culture in the Western Sudan, meaning a woman would be like betrothed to a man, like what do you call it? Arranged marriage. And the husband, the man she would be marrying, is just a vessel for the jinn. Now, my take on this, as this woman marries the jinn, and then the jinn goes inside of her fucking womb, aka the alien spirit. Okay, so now you start to see what's going on here. Alien spirits entering wombs. You see what I'm saying? My whole take on that, just a little channel I got earlier. I've read quite a bit on the jinn. I still need to know, learn more on that. It was a very intriguing subject for me. This is their home. They were pushed out of their home by us. So by any means necessary, what we deem as good or bad, they're trying to get their shit back. So one of the ways you do so is through spirit possession, DNA braiding. So what is DNA braiding? DNA braiding is when you mix bloodlines. Okay, you're braiding certain things in and washing certain things out. So that is the nature of the recessive. The recessive DNA, aka what we see maybe like white people, is to help take certain things out of the gene pool to become recessive, so that the more dominant things that you would want in that bloodline can come to be more in the forefront. You see what I'm saying? So this is why a lot of royals don't like to mix their blood until it's time. They need to be pure. No, that's bullshit. It just, it's keeping division alive in a whole nother way. But the jinn spirits, how do they get into this woman's womb? Through sex. Because it's inside of that man, the husband. They're going to have sex that night, and through his sperm in her vagina, boom, that's the light. She's the womb. She's going to suck it in, boom. And now that spirit becomes attached to her. Inside of her, it grows inside of her. Now that bloodline that has jinn in it, its DNA, starts with their fucking child, aka the Christ. So that's a lot of the science of the star, the science of the Christ. So then let's go back to star systems. You are your own star system, right? You are your star. You shine bright. You emanate light. So that means you have to gain light to be able to shine bright. So you must be magnetic as well. Okay. So what happens a lot of the time through the star system, why these other star systems will feed off of other stars, is because once these motherfuckers feed off other stars, or they consume them, because it's all consumption, they start to shine brighter. The brightest shining star is the one that is seen, is the one that is in power. That's just what it is. If you get the tarot card, I think I got it right here. Let's see. I'm going to show you. Right here, my favorite one at the moment. The star. This is, okay, so this goes into mystical Kabbalah, or the tree of life, the front side and the back side of the motherfucking tree. We're going to talk about the path of the star. If you into tarot, I know Miss Wheat, you do tarot, look up the path of the star in the Kabbalah. Very interesting. This would be like the path of the celebrity. So, okay, so think about, we talk about stars and celebrities, okay? The celebrated ones. So the stars are the fucking celebrated ones, right? We're the celebrated ones too. They get their light from us because we give them attention. So we give them power. Crazy, right? So that tells you how powerful you are. So you have the stars, or the celebrated ones. You have the as above, so below. So all these motherfuckers in Hollywood these Jewish motherfuckers and everybody that's there, has a certain level of power there in these secret societies, they trek the stars, traverse the stars, or track the stars, bring them down to Earth through a certain womb, CIA style, baby, to a certain woman that they can control. And then, so that's trafficked. And then they put them in their system, and that can be, and they use their light, so to speak, because it's a certain angle of light that they needed at that point in time. Happens all the time. So that's why you hear Hollywood is always talking, a big talk in Hollywood of child trafficking and all that. It comes from the stars. It starts there, as above, so below. Correspondence, right? So you have the stars, again, celebrated ones, as above, so below. So that is the science of the fallen angel. So when an angel falls, or a star falls, star dust, leave star dust behind. Okay. And dust is usually what? Black. So it's falling, it's losing brilliance, falling into Malkuth, where we are right now. Malkuth. Okay, it's falling down to earth. And that is one of the paths, learning how to shine bright after you've fallen. Because what has happened is the star has fallen, and you've come in. When an angel comes into this realm, it has to descend. Anything that comes into Malkuth has to descend down. It goes from one side, the angel, to the demon, only to become the angel again, or the Christ. So what the angel does is it shines light at an angle in darkness, so you can see your demons, who you truly are. Okay, the soul. The angel is the spirit, and the demon is the soul. The front side and the back side of the tree, the Kaliphoth and the tree of life. Okay, you want to know how? Let's talk about Stranger Things and Doth. So you see the throat chakra right here. That is the hidden spear, Doth. Number 11 on the tree of life. Well, that is the portal to the other side of the tree. Now, why that is right there above the path of the Christ, or you see the right here, the path of the Christ. And right there, before you get to the top spear, which is Kether, right back to universal consciousness, the mother, oneness, and Malkuth would be the daughter earth, mother universe. Right above the path of the Christ is Doth. So you ascend up in the angelic form, because this is the middle pillar. I'm just talking middle pillar. Okay, you use that path of the star, that star power, to ascend out, to shoot out upwards, vertically, into knowledge and wisdom. The tree of good and evil, the tree of knowledge, tree of life, and the tree of knowledge. So you can light your way in the dark, because knowledge is found, it has its base in ignorance or darkness. So the angel will just light that path, and then you can see. And then you get the knowledge, and then you get the information, and then the knowledge, and then the knowledge, and you apply the knowledge, it turns into wisdom. Right? And so now you have a tunnel between one side and the other side. Okay? You see what I'm saying? This is the science of the star. There's more to it. I'm writing about it, and I'm getting more and more channels about it, but we are the star. So you have to learn how to become more brilliant, more genius-like. And that is through creative means. Because remember, Doth, the pathway to the upside down world, we'll talk about Stranger Things. If anybody has seen season 4 of Stranger Things, just let me know in the comments, so you will know what I'm talking about. Because I'm going to start talking about Vecna and what the fuck is really going on there that whole time. It's all, they're teaching you Kabbalah and pathway. All the pathways on here that you see are pathways of and to the soul, lit by the spirit. Let's fucking go. So then there's that. So you have your brilliance. So, that is your light. How do you shine brighter? Okay, you got to turn your magnetism on, and you got to suck in some light. You do that through information, knowledge, and wisdom. You can soak in the sun. You can, do things for other people. Do things that light your spirit up. Take care of yourself. Go into self. Meditate. All these things that help you become more brilliant. Okay. And also you can stargaze, you can bask in the stars. But as you're doing these things, you're sucking in stars into your own thing, with your own gravitational pull. Those really dim lit stars that are about to go out, that your star system is floating, is like around. Well, once you start to become more magnetic, they come into you, aka the ancestors and other beings. Because think about it like this: we're one. Each individual star got to be 1 in 500 million or more, because it's sperm. Remember, stardust, stars, or star. Well, we talk about star seeds. So let's talk about star seeds. What is a star seed? Well, you know kind of what a star is now. What is a seed? If we are stars and we're in human form, what would a seed be? A seed would be sperm. So a star seed, and talking about, oh my God, I'm a fucking star seed. Nothing but sperm. And there's 500 million of them motherfuckers, and only one can make it. So that means at out of 1 in 500 million, each one of us, we have to be a star. We have to be brilliant, because the rest of those motherfuckers that didn't make it get soaked into you as you grow. They become your inner world. And they emanate as you start to light your inner world up. Each one of those 500 million start to light up, and you become brilliant, and you're also sucking in more stars. And this is also how celebrities do it. They get it from the people. They get the people to admire them from afar. They get the people to give them their energy. And you can tell based off how people treat celebrities, right? They don't even treat their own mom and dad like that. That's the truth. We've all done it. People pay attention to celebrities way more. You got motherfuckers doing tarot readings on celebrities' lives like it really fucking matters. Like, oh, doing tarot readings on Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. Like, does it really matter that bad? But that's that light. That's that blinded by the light. But it's not also a good or a bad thing. It's just what happens when you shine bright, for good or for bad, for one way or the other. So there's that. So one way to adhere to get more brilliance as well, we're talking about electromagnetism, sun and moon. You're working with the mind, aka the aura, right? So then one way I would do it through the aura, aka the mind, or the mind of God, start getting into subconscious programming, looking at your subconscious programs, and then using affirmations to change them. You can use affirmations that you're saying that you are a star and that you shine bright and that you are brilliant, and you will. I talked about the science of neural paths and creating them. That's one of the ways. You just saying that one time will create the neural path, and then you keep going on and on and on and on. And the key really is to add that emotion and feeling as if you already are that. Add that feeling into it, or do it with the intention of feeling, and and you'll start. You do it over and over and over with an imaginal act. That's Law of Assumption, Neville Goddard. That's really good stuff right there. For the mind. And with the air element, then you can start to. That's one way to start to build it. It's one way I do through affirmations. Like I make my own tapes and meditations and stuff. That's one way. There are many ways to do this. And as you do this, you'll come across other brilliant stars. Okay? They call that your tribe. And say these stars don't try to go to war with each other. This is the other side of star systems. So there are other stars that have their own star system through like trafficking other stars through certain wombs, catching bodies. Okay? Then there are other stars who come together and start working. And they build star systems off of unity. They get they get together as a collective and become one being, one thing. That was a channel I got going into that. So take that as is. That's like when you and your friends who shine bright get together. You and your tribe get together under one roof and under one thing, one common goal, and become one thing or no thing or everything. That's what happens. And what is and we're talking about the star and Aquarius, or Aquarius make it rain here. If you look at the symbolism of the star, it being the Aquarius is an air sign, but you see it pouring out water because it is the water bearer, right? It's the water bearer, right? And that's the water would be the mother. So it rains, it makes it rain here. You get me? AKA making it rain, stars coming to earth. You get it? stars, and rain. Crazy. So that means when, one of the many reasons why Rihanna made that song Umbrella is because her umbrella is going to soak all that shit up and put all those stars up under her tree, or Jay-Z's tree in that case, but you get it. So this shit is some pretty deep science. I just wanted to, say pop in and say what's up and bring just a little bit, of what I've been, over the past year and really the past couple of months really working with. Even harder is the star, because it's just something about that that's important to me at this point, looking at myself. So I just, wanted to, check in with you guys. I might pull a couple cards. Actually, yeah. I'll pull a couple cards for us. Where the hell? Oh, here we go. My other the rest of the deck. Now I'll pull some cards for us. See what's going on tonight, what the energies are. I don't do tarot on live or videos too often, but I'm it's one of my favorite. It's one of my hidden talents. I do tarot for myself mostly. I'm just getting to the point where I can really fucking shuffle like all the readers, man. That was an accomplishment. Everybody has their own style. I found mine. Okay, so let's see. See what kind of message we get tonight for Halloween. Damn, okay. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Hey, it's already looking blizzard. It's already looking fucking good. Man, wish fulfillment. Yeah. I'm gonna get 3 cards. So what's the energy for this? 2 more. Okay. Ace of Swords. Okay. Some sort of new beginning, some sort of messages coming in might lead to some sort of wish fulfillment. Who knows? Damn. So, somebody says, anybody manifesting, messages from someone, a new beginning, and that leads to that, shit. Shit. One more. One more. Okay. The Hangman. Okay, so we got the 10 of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Hangman. This looks like its own little story. Hangman. So you might have some sort of message coming in that could cause you to see things a different way. That could lead right here. That's the energy of tonight. That's pretty decent. That's pretty fucking great vibes for Halloween, man. That's crazy. The veil is thin. The ancestors are here. They always here, during the summer. That's really when it pops off. Really, if you really, this is kind of like the consolidation of that energy going back into the cycle, because we're still in those Jason months. November, we complete that ritual. But there you go, guys. A little mini reading for the fucking thumbnail. All right. But you guys got anything to say? Anything you wanna talk about before I dip off? Any card pulls? Or we just did, the energy. I got oracles right here too, but I'm not gonna mess with those. Let me check the comments. Oh yeah, solar system. Hey, thank you. That took me quite a bit of channeling and talking with friends, studying with friends to really kind of see like, hey, these solar systems, like if I am a star, okay, they talking about star systems. That means I am my own star system, right? There's only me here, or should be. So how the fuck is everybody a goddamn Arcturian? And I need answers to that. How's everybody, all these different things, there are many different ways. A lot of that comes through wombs and through the fucking wombs. Motherfuckers catching stars in certain wombs, okay, and then refract that light on the other side, sending their ass down to earth. That's like some type of slavery, bro. They don't even know who they are anymore. They got to go through that whole process again, building themselves up back to the star to even know that was a thing that happened to them. So this is where learning, the wisdom of Dolores Cannon. I'm looking into QHHT, quantum healing regressions, and all that. And because I want to do that shit for myself. I really, at this point, don't trust nobody to do it for me. There may be like one person that I know is on the up and up, but I love doing this type of work. So I know I'll find out, and I'm going to get to it. And I want to be a person that people can trust to do that. It sounds kind of contradictory, but, if I just have to learn how to trust myself and, be on the up and up with things. Exactly. You're your own star system. So what is the name of your star? Who are you? This is what we're here to do. This is the name of the game. Let me find it. Let me break that code. Let me find it. Break it right out. I like that 10 of Cups, though. I've been getting the Emperor and the Empress and 10 of Cups a lot lately. And 6 of Wands. Fucking victory. Oh, here goes the 4 of Wands. And the 6 of Wands. See? And the Lovers. Damn. Here we are. This is the name of the game. Oh, shit. Not the fucking 6 of Cups, but the star. This is what it is. Like, take a look at this symbolism. Just look at the Aquarius. The age of knowing, but also feeling, because there's that water. Feeling. Feel into this shit. Feeling is the key. That's why Neville Goddard is always saying feeling is the secret, and he never tells y'all motherfuckers why. He never tells us why. You know why? Because he knows. This is one of the things you got to figure out for yourself, really. He's talking in code. Feeling is the key. It's that water. Because feeling activates love and compassion. We are in the realm of feeling. The realm of material is the realm of feeling. That's why feeling is the key to get that shit to manifest from above down below. There you go. All right, let's see. Makes me think of gravity mass, church mass. Yeah, that's what that gravitational pull is. Okay, so women have are those wombs, and then they produce what? Christs. They produce sons. Physical suns, also a sun above and below. The sun in the sky correlated to the sun down here, as I am a sun. You see that, but we still have magnetism. That electromagnetic field, right? So what the electromagnetic field does is through magnetism, it pulls things in, okay? So then that womb pulls things in, and then it pushes it out. So it can pull in 1,000 stars, right? And then push out one big star made of those 1,000 stars. Really fucking bright stars. That's why pussy is powerful, bro. Womb's magnetism is powerful. If when a man learns how to activate his womb, because we do have those, because we come from a womb. Our sacral chakras were hooked to a woman for 9 months. In my case, I was a 10-month baby. So for 10 months. So let's not forget about that. Push in. I have. What do you mean those? I have what? I think there might be somewhat of a lag, maybe like by 30 seconds or so. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, men have wombs. Yeah. Remember, where do we come from? Where does a man come from? Think about it. Where does a man come from? Just like a woman. Remember, one thing they don't want to tell you is before a man gets a Y chromosome, it's XX. Okay. And we come into this motherfucker as a woman, and come when we get that Y chromosome, that's what makes us a son. XY. That's basic biology. That should tell you, that's confirmation right there. You see what I'm saying? And you can see we come from a woman. We come from a woman. We have one. We don't, it's just kind of a crazy thing. Okay? A crazy thing to even, just as a man, to even think about. You feel me? Just like, where did we come from? How did we get here? A woman slid out a pussy. Just straight up. This is how it is. So that should tell you. Because, wombs, that's where you get your magnetism from. Everybody has feminine and masculine energy. You feel me? So what the aura does is it sucks things in. It sucks in information. Okay, things that you program yourself with, your outer symbols, all could be books, could be affirmations, could be what you watch, anything. And then it spits it back out. And it goes through that process of in, out. That's the heartbeat. So you could collect power, consolidate power into one big symbol. Like I said, the metaphor of bringing in 1,000 different stars only to push out one. You took all those stars and created one out of it. Now, you know how fucking brilliant that is? Literally, no pun intended. You know how fucking crazy that is? That's what women can do, bro. Men can too. We have to learn through Tantra and do through different things. Where's that book at? Right here. This book, Through the Science of Tantra. This is one of the ones that I, hopefully YouTube doesn't fucking ban this, but it's called Tantra, the Cult of the Feminine. Get this book, y'all, especially the guys, because this is a very occult tantra book. Sorry, I said practice, but that too, and it really teaches the man about the womb, about his womb, and it teaches about tantra. Period. This is a good one. That's one that I'm going through still. I like it. It's definitely heavy information. It talks in the beginning about not the super conscious, but the bee, the consciousness of the bees and shit, and the beehive mentality. How that's the beehive mentality, or a collective. And it's odd that Beyonce they call her Queen BEY, or Queen Bey, Queen Bee, and she calls her collective fans the beehive. How would you avoid being pulled into other people's solar systems? That's good. That's a good idea. By maintaining your own shit. Maintaining your own ship. Being electromagnetic. That's what's coming to me right now. Having having your aura in check. Having things in check. Because magnetism is going to pull everything in, but it's definitely going to pull in electricity very easily. Now, how you avoid being pulled is through your own gravitational pull. Because remember, two negative magnets, they don't go together, they clash. So this is where you got to hide your brilliance through your magnetism. Man, I don't know. That's what's coming up for me, because I've thought about this plenty of times, like how magnets, how the Big Bang Theory, to me, it's like two magnets coming full force with the same polarity, they crash into each other's feet, into that space between, and create in between there. So, like Thoth goes around seeding, that type of energy goes around seeding places. Okay? So he is a big ass brilliant star, breaking off pieces of himself through sperm, through the seed, the star, seeds of the star. Little pieces of the star got to be star dust. But that's just my own theories on it. Take it as you will. Take it as you will. It's a good point. Also, through planets with the most mass have the highest gravitational pull. Yeah, you see. So you can start to pull this stuff. Like a lot of this stuff, comes from me through contemplation of the information, and just like I'll be, just in my own little doing my trance work and programming, and shit will come through. Channels will just hit. I got a bunch of videos that I need to upload that I got channels from. You for real? I'm trying to tell you, just think about it. It's good. I want you guys to think, because this shit is crazy, bro. But also on the other side, if you and a bunch of brilliant other stars come together and you create your own collective, you can write that own narrative. So think about Star Wars. Okay, Star Wars, War of the Stars. That's what all this shit is. The War of the Stars. You got certain stars ganging up against other star systems. Crazy. George Lucas. Occult Warfare 101. Teach you all about this War on the Stars. So I'm gonna be reading more of Wombs and Alien Spirits. I want to talk more about it. It's and the Jinn. It's different. It's information. I'm intrigued by the Jinn for some odd reason. And the Griffins and different things of that nature. Very intrigued. It's something else. I'm gonna tell you that. There's a lot of shit the niggas just don't want to hear. They just don't want to hear because it goes against everything they done heard. But contemplation brings about all this shit. It gets you in your own space, like you just said, Seaflower. It gets you thinking. It gets you having your own ideas and your own things, and that is a piece to the big puzzle. You feel me? So if you guys want to hit the Cash App, it's linked up. The Etsy shop. I'm going to be having a sale on the Etsy shop, Colloidal Gold, Sea Moss, all different types of stuff on the shop, on the Etsy shop, Alchemy of Life Co. Let me put that in there. And a new service I will be offering is spiritual consultations. I think, I'm pretty confident at this point that I can start providing that. I've contemplated it for some time. So if you guys want to, if you guys need a spiritual consultation, like a one-on-one, you want to go deeper into these type of things, but want to know certain things, shit, I know I can learn from you guys. You guys can learn from me. So there's something I contemplated it, and it's like, okay, I can do this. My spirits. I'm going at this point in life. I'm definitely honing into my discernment and my intuition, and doing all the things that I want to do. You feel me? I got many things I want to do, and I'm just gonna fucking do it. I'm have fun. I'm in my purpose. I'm finally in my purpose. Guys, I'm back doing my shit. I do have a whole nother YouTube channel as well. I'm on Patreon a lot too. Alchemy of Life on Patreon. Once this video is done, I'll have all the links down below. In the description, I'll have that down. So tomorrow you guys will be able to come back to this video and get all the links. But I'm on Patreon. But shit. I'm also on my other YouTube channel, which is kind of law of assumption based. Uh, you know, self-concept meditations, just lectures and meditations, but mainly meditations at this point. But using the wisdom of that, like Florence Scovel Shinn brought in, Neville Goddard, obviously, Joseph Murphy, that whole wave. Because sometimes we can be really deep in the occult and not realize that these foundational mentalism tactics, through aka manifestation, are very key. Very very key. You know, to learn, because it's like, to me, it's foundational information for us, learning how to manifest. Learning what our style is and what that is, and it's going to help us, throughout our life on a conscious level. So, uh, hit my email. Actually, let me see. I'll actually create a new email. Actually, no, I'll give you guys this one. Look. So if you guys want consultations, just hit this email and we can talk about pricing and that, and like what it is that you expect from a consultation. You know, come through with good questions. Come through with some really good questions, and that's how I can kind of tailor that to you based upon what questions that you have, things you want to know, all that type of thing. So what avoids gravity the best? Things that float or can fly. I don't know. What avoids? I don't think gravity can really be avoided at all. Because it's magnet. Because remember, it's just magnetism. That's one of the foundational things here. So ain't shit to avoid is using your magnetism. How do those? So you can say, how does that those things that can fly or float use their magnetism and their electricity? Because there's all space involved. It's all about the space in between. You feel me? So hey, there's that. So I love y'all guys. Hope y'all are doing well. This Halloween, All Hallows Eve, Samhain. If you celebrate, we got a nice 3-card pool, 10 of Cups. What do we pull this? 10 of Cups, um, Ace of Swords, 10 of Cups, Ace of Swords. I didn't forgot the last card. Hold on. I know us. 10 of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Hangman. Okay, the Hangman. Yeah. So the Hangman, the Ace of Swords, and 10 of Cups. That was the 3-card pool for the night. It's looking, pretty good. That's a pretty good reading for the night. You feel me? So, hey, all of us have individual our own star system, solar system, and we all come together in unity. You feel me? So there's the other side. There's the other side of things. As way as I see, wholeness, balance, all that whole thing. You know, being in the middle pillar, you're pulling from both sides from one point. That is the present. And that the middle pillar is just the present moment. The present moment pulls from the future and the past. Where you're going and what you have learned equals what you will do now. You feel me? So I love y'all. Wholeness, balance, whatever whatever you feel is best to sign off. But hey, peace.